What's good, fight fans? This is Ashley's Corner, and I've been having something on my mind lately, and it's stemming from uh, the things that the Bud fans has to say about this whole thing about Earl and Bud not happening. I just wanted to say something in general about what Bud fans are saying and let everybody be aware of what's about to happen, what's soon to come in the future. Okay, by saying that, that Al Heyman and PBC's the problem. After all this stuff that's been happening, you see Oscar De La Hoya and Bob Arum always have Al Heyman and PBC on the tip of their tongue when it comes to a fight not happening. So it's starting to people are starting to turn it to, and when I mean people, I'm meaning the other side, the top ranked fans, Bud fans, some of old media, a lot of promoters, like I just said, Oscar De La Hoya and Bob Arum. All of them are pointing the finger at Al Heyman. They're pointing the finger at PBC. For the people that don't know, I will say it on my channel. PBC and Al Heyman got sued by the other promotional companies. Bob Arum, back in the day, he got sued and actually won because, so quote, Al Heyman was paying his fighters too much money. They actually took Al Heyman to court and they sued and won millions of dollars from Al Heyman to Bob Arum and everybody or whoever else that was part of suing them. They actually won. So I understand the grudge should be held from PBC side, but it actually isn't. PBC and Top Rank has done business to each other with each other. Money makes sense, like always. Just like Floyd say, he might be a hater and all of that, but they don't say no to the money. He don't say no to the money. I know as y'all can see the fights that he's been taking recently. People don't say no to the money. This is a business. You know what I'm saying? Like so when if y'all are really going along with it's not Bud's fault for not signing to anyone other than Top Rank, not once, not twice, but three times in a row. And then you say, well, and then he says, and Bud says, and Bud fans say, oh, well, those are PBC fighters. Those are PBC fighters. He don't got to fight the PBC fighters. Then PBC fighters ain't in a position to fight him. It's PBC side's fault. Bro, all top ranked fighters need to do is they just need to follow the Bud blueprint to duck all hard and good fights. Yes, I understand the people that's coming up, the youngins coming up are all top ranked. Those are all in-house fights. But I am telling you, that's what's going on right now, possibly the future with them young cats. But nobody gets mad at in-house fights unless it's top ranked. And you see, all of us to said to Bud back in the day you should sign with someone else. Something that people really wasn't saying you have to sign with PBC. They were just saying get away from Bob Arum. You know what I'm saying? At the end of it, you can't say we was wrong because he himself sued Bob Arum. So I mean, when you look at this whole thing, it's like, bro, I'm telling you, I'm going to be the first person to say everybody that stays with Top Rank and then claims a PBC fighter ain't fighting them because of Al Heyman, because of PBC in general, bruh, it's a lie. It's a front. Just like everybody knows Top Rank is a starter pack. Everybody knows, okay, you want to sign for him once, nobody's going to fault you for getting into professional boxing with the person you had to sign. I'm not going to fault you for that. But if you resign twice, maybe, but three times, and you know the third time that you resign, the people that's in that weight class is all another promotional company, and then every time it comes down to you fighting somebody from that other promotional company, you say it's the promotional company's fault. Bruh, it's a cop out. It's a blatant cop out from this day forward. I don't care who you're talking about, as far as Keyshawn Davis, Shakur Stevenson, Gillette, all of them, Mason, all of them. I'm not trying to hear none of them come out of their face and say a fight can't be made because the person that they're trying to fight ain't on their platform with them at Top Rank. I'm not trying to hear it. This is already beginning to be a way of not to fight hard fighters or good fights or PBC fighters. Period. If y'all are going along with this, just know These fights, if there's a fight in between Top Rank and anybody else from PBC side or being advised by Al Heyman, that fight ain't going to happen. Don't push for it. Don't talk about it. Don't put a blind eye to it because y'all are allowing this to happen. Okay? I understand Bud fans and Top Rank fans, they're going along with the shit. Everybody else that don't agree, they should be dismissing that BS. Okay? Don't say, oh, well, I can't fight none of the people that's at any other section of body besides Top Rank. Or I can't fight nobody at PBC at all because of Top Rank, bruh. Let's stop with the BS. Let's stop with the BS. And to put the last thing I want to say, besides from that, about this Terrence Crawford thing, man, he did this on purpose, yo. It's blatant to see now that he never wanted to fight Earl, so he never left Top Rank, period and point blank. Now that he left Top Rank, he did any and everything in his will, finally went out, okay? Because he didn't do this when he was with Top Rank and with Bob Arum. He didn't go out to Jay-Z and all them people to try to get money for certain fights to be made. He ain't trying to find money for Danny Garcia or try to find money for other people, but he found money for not him, but both him and Earl Spence. Earl Spence is fine. He not complaining about the money. Bud was complaining about the money. Y'all really need to pay attention to the secrets of the events. It just seems like y'all don't like certain fans that talk about Bud. That talk about Earl Spence. Y'all don't like certain channels. Certain fan or YouTube channels that support and talk about Earl Spence, y'all don't like them personally, so y'all just going to continue to argue to them about Bud. This is no longer about Bud. Like, all the fans that's still going back, that's backing Bud, it's not about him. It's about the fans' dislike of the person supporting Earl Spence. I want y'all to realize what's going on. These people ain't supporting Bud. They just don't like you. Okay? I refuse to believe that people can articulate in the comment section so well, but y'all don't see what's going on. Y'all see it. You know it. You want to argue. You don't like the people you're talking. You don't like the people you're talking to. Whoever channel that belongs to, you don't like that person, or you just, it's some, if it is cool and it's not no hatred to that person, it's something in you that want to beat that person. It's something in you that want to win the argument. It's all of this shit is childish, bruh. And the time is over. It's a time and place to want to be opposite a majority, to see what everybody has. That shit is gone, bruh. The fight ain't happening. It's been years. He's straight ducking. If anybody is straight up arguing about Bud being right, I'm telling you, they're the majority that's going to say PBC's ducking every time. I don't care who's fighting in the future. It's going to be because that person's with PBC. It's not going to be Top Rank's fault. It's going to be PBC's fault. This shit's already happened, even with Eddie Hearn and shit. With Wilder, it was PBC's fault. Tank, PBC. Earl, PBC. Like, it's always something to do with Al Heyman or some type of black promotional company. It's just getting sad. It's getting sad, yo. It's just getting sad. I understand he not with Top Rank no more. He's with the Black Prime and whatever. I don't care. He set the mark for everybody that want to be Bud 2.0, all of them youngins at Top Rank to follow the same BS model, yo. I'm telling you, y'all like, oh yes, y'all all this talent down there. You got Jahil, you got Mason, you got all these people down there, shoo, yeah, and all of them are great talents. And I'm telling you, it's going to disappoint the shit out of y'all in the future that they blame PBC for everything. I'm just saying, be aware what's going on. And I'm not saying they are going to do it, but I'm saying be aware of what's going on. My bottom line is, nobody from Top Rank, nobody, should be saying it's Al Heyman or PBC's fault. Fuck it. Nobody from Top Rank should say it's a promoter's fault on why a fight ain't happening. If it ain't Bob's fault, it's nobody's fault. If it ain't your fault, it's nobody's fault. This stuff has happened in between Bob and Al Heyman centuries ago, before some of these kids was born. Before some of y'all even knew you wanted to be a pro boxer. This stuff has been it's already happened. People that already got whored, dicked out of their money from Bob Arum, already left them, paid to get out of their contract. Bruh, it's already set in stone. It is what it is. If y'all choose to be over there, then you have to know what's going on. Ain't nobody promoter's fault in boxing besides Bob Arum. I'm not trying to hear nothing, bruh. Top Rank knew what they did by getting that Top Rank WBO belt and having the sorriest fighters in the daggone sanctioned body. I ain't having it. So you choose fighters, you get them a belt, and then have them fight nothing but scrubs. And then when it's time for them to fight some hard competition, you say, well, oh, it's the promoter's fault because I sued them back in the day. So I'm just gonna use that and let everybody know he don't want to fight. That's why he don't want my whatever, bro. It's BS, man. Always like to subscribe to the channel. If this is really about boxing and these are all pros, everybody need to grow up and actually act like they love the sport. Promoters don't love this sport, bruh. They just don't. I don't care. They use this. They like boxing because it make them rich. Period. Peace.